Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down to Level Up, and today we are here again with our AI-only battle in Hearts of Iron 4, Together for Victory. So, last time, if you remember, Pennsylvania was looking really strong, killing a lot of countries, but has been being dominated by, actually, Ohio. But now that Michigan is coming down, the Socialist Republic of Michigan, to be exact, actually, has been coming down and attacking Ohio. We might see Ohio's forces have to retreat from Pennsylvania back into their homeland so they can defend from the Michigani invaders. Is that what you would call them, the Michigani invaders? I don't know. This might give a chance for Pennsylvania to take a hold of their empire, push these Ohioans back, and retake their land. And also, this was, I'd say, the main plate, if that's what you would call it. Oh, man, something happened over here. We'll have to go look at that in a sec. Mexico decided to go to war with the Empire of Phoenix, which is, of course, is actually Arizona, and that led to them going to a war with the Lone Star Empire, which, of course, is Texas. And the Lone Star Empire and the Empire of Phoenix have together pushed Mexico down almost to Mexico City, and actually from the south, Guatemala kind of joined in the gang and has taken over a very large portion of southern Mexico. So we might see a pretty big Guatemala after this. Guatemala might get quite a few pieces. They probably won't hold on to all of this, but we might see them, gain like maybe this state and this state. This would be a pretty strong Guatemala if we saw that. That'd be pretty cool to see, actually, because I've never seen just one of these small Central American countries gain a lot of land from a war with Mexico. Usually Mexico just stomps them, so we don't know. But also, last time we saw Florida looking pretty good because they had the entirety of Georgia, but it looks like Georgia has been pushed, has been taken from them by North or South. Yeah, this is North Carolina. So North Carolina has come down here and pushed Florida out. And also, what is this? Tennessee? Socialist Republic of Tennessee has taken a lot of. Let's check them out. Is this up here? Yeah, the Socialist Republic of Tennessee has pushed them out of Georgia as well. I guess, western half. But Tennessee is looking like they don't have their whole land, left anymore because Mississippi has come through. This is Mississippi, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mississippi Empire has come through and taken Tennessee. So we might see Florida be able to push back up. I don't know. Looks like they're having a pretty hard time. So we might see Florida actually be defeated here, which is kind of cool. But let's continue the game and watch as Mexico falls. I would like to see... Oh, look, Mexico doing a little battle of the bulge here, trying to push back down into Guatemala really quick so they can buy themselves some more time. Jeez, there's so much stuff happening. Okay, wait, peace conference. Let's check the peace conference. Italy took one state. Ethiopia was annexed. Alright, so Ethiopia lost. The Coloradan Empire joined the Confederation. So let's make sure that we check the factions here in a sec, because there's been quite a few factions that have been created. Japan declared war on China. So Japan has finally started the invasion of China. We're going to see them have a hard time, though, due to them not controlling Korea anymore. The Manitoba Empire declared war on the Socialist Republic of Minnesota. So we might see a kind of strong Manitoba if they win, or a semi-strong Minnesota. Because it looks like they're kicking Montana's butt pretty well over here in South Dakota. Let's check all this stuff. Japan declaring war on China. The Montana Empire has accepted the offer to join our faction. I guess I'm just in Florida right now, so we're seeing that. So let's check the factions. Okay, so we're seeing quite a few. The factions in this game, they're not that great, It's kind of weird. Basically, we get a lot of allied support of just this one, and then we can't find where the rest are, and a lot of the factions are the same color and sometimes the same name, but they're not. But they're different, Like we see a little orange confederation there, but where's the rest of it? I don't know. But we have these blue syndicates all through here, but a blue confederation. See, this syndicate could be different from this syndicate. I'm not too sure. We'd have to go in. Let's check on these guys. So, actually, yeah, these syndicates are part of the same faction as Minnesota. So, Minnesota has some allies down here in Missouri, and I think was the Socialist Republic of Tennessee. That's pretty cool. But But yeah, we gotta see Mexico die. So Texas has dug through the entire west coast of Mexico, pushing down all the way to Guatemala. Actually, seeing a lot of these people joining different factions. Jeez, and joining their wars together. We wanna watch Texas though. Okay, Mexico, just give up, man. There's no hope for you. I mean, you've got quite a few units still left over, but you've lost your entire land to Guatemala. Guatemala, of all of them, has pretty much defeated you. And of course, the Empire of the Phoenix doing really good. Usually, Arizona just gets crushed in the beginning of the game, actually turning out to be really strong. The Lone Star Empire joined the Confederation. So whoever's faction the Lone Star Empire just joined, just got a really good ally. Wow, look at this. This is all the Confederation now. But these are not the Confederation. This is probably the same one that Lone Star Empire is in. So it looks like Mississippi found themselves an ally with Texas, as well as probably Florida, and looks like Tennessee too. But Tennessee was fighting Florida, so I'm not sure. It might be a different confederation. Yeah, this appears to be a different confederation up here that's also yellow, so it's gonna get kind of bit confusing. Oh wow, look at this. I think Pennsylvania has pushed back. Pennsylvania allied with Virginia, so they are allying each other. I think they're in the same faction. Pennsylvania actually able to push back into Ohio, and they captured Cleveland. And it looks like they're fighting. Oh, look at this. Ohio is just completely dead now. Pennsylvania Empire took 5 states. Or the Socialist Republic of Ohio was annexed. And now they are fighting, not Ohio, but they're still fighting in the same place. They're fighting Michigan. So now we're seeing a Michigan and Pennsylvania war. Pennsylvania just does not get a break. That is pretty bad, though, when you're, trying to build an empire and you never get a break. Michigan is actually doing a really good job down here in Ohio. They're pushing Pennsylvanians back. Florida Empire has accepted offer or whatever. Get out of here, Florida. Florida surviving. Was looking like they were pretty much dead here for a little while. Florida Empire was given control of a state over here, which is a little strange. Maybe because they needed some help down there. They needed like a little bit of resources or something. Virginia Empire took 6 states. Appalachia was annexed. Kentucky Empire was annexed. Wow, look at that. So Virginia Empire looking really strong. If Virginia Empire would come up here and support, I believe they're allies. No, I guess they're not. They're different confederations that are both yellow. So let's actually go into Pennsylvania and check. Jeez, no. Oh my God. Stop improving relations. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna go into freaking Virginia then. Jeez. Let's check if they are in the same confederation that Texas is in. Okay, so Virginia is not in the same confederation that Texas is in. Pennsylvania is. So Pennsylvania is on the same team as the Lone Star Empire. Jeez, okay, calm down. I'll leave. Okay, I'll stop with the improved relations. I'll just get out of your country so that stops happening. Man, that was bad. Mexico actually, once the Floridians gained control of this state, the Mexicans came straight back up and took it back. So, oh wow, they're about to lose Mexico City, and it looks like when they lose Mexico City, they're probably going to lose. So we might see them lose right here, right now. Soviet Union's troops are actually down here supporting Mexico. Okay, look at this. I accidentally was playing as Mexico when they lost, so I'm just gonna have to click observe here. Lone Star Empire took 10 states. Guatemala took 3 states. Mexico is annexed. Oh, so it looks like the Phoenix Empire actually didn't gain anything. That's kind of sucks because I really liked how it looked, but that's okay, I guess. Observe, don't quit. Well, look at this. The Lone Star Empire actually looking like it's invading Oklahoma now because Oklahoma was antagonizing the Empire of Phoenix before, and we see that the Lone Star Empire is helping the Empire of Phoenix. They might be in the same faction, actually. No, they're not. They're in a different faction. Jeez, that's so confusing. They're the same color and they have the same name. But yeah, we'll see them invade Oklahoma and probably do a really good job. Lone Star Empire going to be really powerful down here. Guatemala actually gaining more than I thought they would. I didn't think that they were going to gain this whole state down here. I thought they were just going to gain maybe some of these southern states. They gained a whole 3rd extra state than I thought. So good job, Guatemala. You impressed very well. You exceeded my expectations. Socialist Republic of Minnesota invading Manitobian Empire. They're doing pretty good. Let's continue watching. Pennsylvania, actually, Venezuela joined the Confederation. So, oh wow, that's actually might hurt the Nazis a little bit, because Venezuela usually joins up with the Axis, and we're not seeing any of these states join the Axis, but we're also not seeing any of these states join the Allies. So, oh look at this. Washington might actually be taking. Oh look, there's a big peace conference here. Empire of Phoenix took 19 states. Wow. Colorado was annexed. Nebraska was annexed, Wyoming was annexed, Oklahoma was annexed. Holy shit, let's check this out for a second. Empire of Phoenix. Wow, okay, so they must have done some, Texas and Phoenix must have done some peace talking when they were invading Mexico. They were probably like, okay, you know, Phoenix, you can take this stuff up here once we take out Mexico. And we'll take Mexico, and you can take that stuff up here, and they're probably fine with that. So, Phoenix looking weird though. Like they've got you know, Oklahoma, and they've also got Wyoming and Colorado and Nebraska, and there's this really weird border here where it looks like it's maybe like not even a mile long. Jeez. But yeah, Phoenix, you're looking kind of weird, but you are strong, so I'll give you props for that. Not too many units though, it's gotta be said. So this is starting not to look like hardly any different from the faction overview, because the faction overview just looks like a bunch of colors. Virginia Empire declared war on whatever, join the syndicate. And the normal countries just look like a bunch of different colors. Oh, look at this Phoenix flag. That looks like a nice flag too. That's a nice Phoenix Empire flag. State of Utah and the state of Nevada and state of California, actually, all states, and state of Ohio, there's a large Democratic, and actually Washington, wow, there's a large Democratic stronghold on the west coast, and Washington is doing its hardest to get rid of this fascism down here in Oregon. They've taken Portland, which is pretty big. If they can take Salem, I'm sure Oregon will surrender, and Washington will actually grow quite big. Will probably be the first Democratic state we see that actually grows, because the Democratic states don't usually tend to actually go to war. Okay, looks like they've taken Oregon. Democratic Party has actually been put in control of Oregon. So Washington didn't actually want to spread their wings and take over Oregon. They just wanted to put the Democratic system down here in Oregon. So Oregon doesn't have an army anymore, but they are Democratic. They're not fascist or communist. Washington, though, looking pretty good. So this is a pretty strong Democratic country. They're doing good. How's the state of Ohio doing? State of Ohio, doing okay. You know, 11 divisions. That's pretty good. I'm still just so impressed though with the Lone Star Empire in Guatemala, man. But let's check out over here. Wow, Socialist Republic of Michigan might take over the Pennsylvanian Empire, unless like, oh my God, Pennsylvania is planning an invasion of Virginia. Jeez, so if they do that, then they're dead. Like this is what's wrong with the AI sometimes. Sometimes the AI, especially with like fascist states, they just want to do so much. You know, like when Germany, you have like this perfect opportunity to just take over the West, but all of a sudden you send a ton of troops into the East and like try to fight Poland and stuff, and you screw yourself over. But yeah, Nationalist Spain won down here last time. That's gonna be good. Oh, look at this big peace conference here. Main Empire took 4 states. Does that mean Quebec died? Oh no, look, that means I think this one, New Brunswick. Yeah, that's the one that died. Okay, Florida Empire took 3 states. Okay, Florida Empire even bigger now. It looked like they were gonna lose before, but they've regained control of themselves. What is this? Socialist Republic of North Carolina was annexed. Socialist Republic of New Brunswick was annexed. What is this guy down here then? Virginia Empire? Oh, okay. So the Virginia Empire has the coast down here, and Florida just has like the mainland. Okay. Wow. So Florida looking good. Looking good, Florida. You almost lost. You almost got killed. Now you got to work on like maybe killing South Carolina, which is a state of South Carolina. But they did change their flag, which is kind of cool. Do not invade Virginia, okay? You're going to get your butt kicked. Look down here at Virginia. Virginia is super strong. Oh, look at this. Well, big war just got declared. Floridian Empire declared war on the Mississippi Empire. That's two pretty big powers actually. Does the Mississippi Empire has all the way up here in I can't remember what the state's called right now. Central Missouri. Yeah, okay, Missouri. The Floridian Empire has called the Lone Star Empire. So Florida and the Lone Star are together, and the Florida and Pennsylvania are also together. So Virginia-Florida war. So this actually could be good. You know, like we keep seeing Pennsylvania almost die and then something comes and saves them. Well, we could see that right now because Florida is actually attacking Virginia and they're calling Pennsylvania into the war. So we're going to see Pennsylvania go to war with Virginia but have a really strong southern ally. But at the same time, they're going to be fighting Mississippi. So we don't know how that will go. Also, they might get some Lone Star troops come over and support them. The Virginia Empire declared war on the Floridian Empire. So it was actually the Virginian Empire that did it. They were the ones that antagonized. And actually looks like they're going to kick butt here because there are no troops on this border. There are no divisions here. Most of their troops are actually nowhere to be seen. I have no idea where they are. This could be bad, actually. It looked like, though, Virginia was looking to invade Michigan, so we might see. I think the top dog that's going to come out of this is going to be Virginia. Virginia is looking like they'll come up here through an undefended Michigan and Ohio that are, occupied Ohio by Michigan. We could see Virginia just take over the whole area, and it really like hurting Pennsylvania. That's kind of weak right now. Because of just how much territory, how much wars they have to fight. They do have quite a lot of units, though. It's got to be said. So they are a little bit tough, but, we'll have to see what comes out of this. Let's just let it play. Virginia Empire, probably going to be crossing the border down into Florida. Yep, here they go. And they're going to be coming through the coast here, too. Because they do, remember, have the entire coast. This was, like, North Carolina, I think. We're going to have to, like, go here. Maybe, like, in this mode to actually see a little bit better. So this is all the places that Virginia is at war with, and they'll probably, the Michigan Empire or the Socialist Republic of Michigan will probably join that pretty soon because it's looking like they're going to invade them. So actually, Pennsylvania pushing down here into Virginia a little bit. They might even capture the capital down here in Richmond, which would be crazy. What I think what I think Pennsylvania needs to hope for is a white peace with Michigan so that Michigan can come down here and fight Virginia if Virginia invades. So I think that's what is going to save Pennsylvania if possibly you're rooting for Pennsylvania. Make sure to write down your top 5 states that you're hoping to win in the comments. I could see Lone Star Empire and maybe even Guatemala being on that. Virginia probably high on that list. Pennsylvania probably high on that list. Florida could be even high on that list. I personally hate the state of Florida, but I don't know. If you like Florida, then there you go. I just have some personal grudges with it. But yeah, we could even see Michigan win. Michigan has been kind of kicking Pennsylvania's butt over here. So if you're from Michigan, I would definitely root for Michigan. Maine is actually doing pretty good. They have all of New Brunswick. Quebec, still very powerful and large. They haven't really gone into any major wars. Quebec is always a pretty formidable enemy. Also, Ontario hasn't really gotten into any much shit, but they have a ton of units. They have a very big army, so we could see a Empire of Ontario just rise out of the ashes of other wars here. So Pennsylvania pushing down into Virginia because Virginia's probably focusing other areas too much. They're probably focusing... Oh, look, here's the entire Floridian army. So Florida coming to match the Virginians, and actually Virginia has been pushing down here in the coast. They're pushing against the Floridians up here, and this is like Tennessee, I think. So Pennsylvania looking really weird. They still have control of New Jersey. They still have control of Delaware and Maryland. They're taking control of like a lot of West Virginia and Virginia. What's Ohio doing? Are they still trying to push into Virginia here or Pennsylvania here? They are a little bit. Oh, and it looks like they're still winning pretty heavily. Pennsylvania having a hard time matching these Ohio or Michiganese. That's so weird. I don't. Make sure you tell me the correct what is a Michigan person. because I'm from Washington, and it's so weird what you call Washington's people. They're called Washingtonians. Ugh, it's disgusting. And Oregonians is if you're from Oregon. So, you know, us in Oregon both have really weird names for our people. So, has Pennsylvania, or I mean Mississippi, really gotten involved in the war? Doesn't look like too much. Mississippi kind of just like laying back, because I know they're at war with possibly Florida. Let's check. Florida, are you at war with them? No, actually, Mississippi is in their faction. So that's right. I forgot, because they're both in the same faction with the Lone Star Empire. So we're seeing two kind of large fascists rise. It looks like these Virginians have support from Cascadia, Yucatan, Alberta, and northern Cascadia, actually, which is the same as over here. They just have Montana. So the German Reich has declared war on... Whoa! Soviet Union splitting into a civil war right before World War II starts. That is crazy. Italy joined the Axis. Russia declared war on the Soviet Union. The German Reich has declared war on Czechoslovakia. Let's check this out. Look at this. This is crazy. Where is Russia? Okay, so Russia is down here in the Caucasus region. Soviet Union already weakened by losing all these states, and now they're going to be even more weakened by losing Stalingrad already to this civil war. They're going to have to quell the civil war really fast, because Germany is going to be gaining in strength pretty fast here. They're already invading Czechoslovakia, and they'll be probably invading Poland semi-soon. They've got plans to attack Russia too, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so we're seeing good signs for Germany. Good signs for Germany coming around every corner. Bad signs for the USSR coming around from every corner. But yeah, we'll have to see. Whoa, look at this. What happened here? Quebec? I just gave a big speech about how Quebec is a good person to bet on, but looks like New Hampshire has the entirety of Quebec. What is going on here? Okay, well, New Hampshire, not really a state you would expect to be winning here, but New Hampshire kind of rising out of the ashes of the crumbling states and provinces and becoming really powerful. Wow, okay. But yeah, guys, I'm going to have to end this one here. Thank you very much for watching. We've seen a really strong New Hampshire rise out of this. Jeez, I keep there's so many names I have to get out of my head. It's hard for me to call them up sometimes. Strong New Hampshire Empire, really strong Lone Star supporting Florida and Mississippi over here. Virginia fighting Pennsylvania and Florida at the same time. Is Pennsylvania, I forget, is Pennsylvania in the same faction? No, they're actually at war with Florida. So if Florida is actually able to push up into Virginia, they'll actually have to go to war with them too. So I don't really see a good future for Pennsylvania. If you'd like Pennsylvania, though, make sure to bet on them. Actually, they recaptured their capital from Ohio, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, make sure to leave a like and a favorite and subscribe if you are new. Make sure to leave all those likes so my videos get advertised like they used to. The things have changed. The algorithm have changed, and now I don't get many views. But yeah, if you would like to leave a like, thank you so much. And I will see you all next time when we watch this Russian Civil War take place. All right, peace.